You got any young kids? Right now we have, I don't know if I gave everybody a card. But right now we have a free clinic for all kids just to come in for conditioning, training, and in case they want to get involved in some type of sports. It ought to be football, but we will point them in the right direction. Most of our kids in our program, once they get 14 years old, once they step into high school, most of our kids will go to the next level, and they'll go. Most of them get scholarships to go to Hayes, Iona Prep, Stepanet. I mean, they go. I mean, they get scholarships to go to the next level.
Great.
We got like maybe 5 of them who went, right now that used to be in our program are now in Division I colleges. So I mean, like we try to use them as a stepping stone just to keep them out of trouble. Yeah, I'm just saying. So if you know any children, any kids, male or female, because we got a cheerleader program also that if your kids involved, want to get involved in something positive, just look at bronxfootprep.com. If you need me, my cards right here. Just you get in contact. And like I said, another thing about our program, our kids, we don't do just because you're good, we move you along. If your averages, your school grades are not any good, you got to be a above average student to play for our teams. I mean, we keep the books. I mean, education is most important to us, rather than athleticism. Jesus, can't even pronounce words.
Sports. Just say sports.
Anyway, but that's what our program is about.
And Jamel, I would like you to say something, and then of course I have something to say about you as well. What we did yesterday. So talk about the school you go to, what you like best about football, and the games you play, whatever information we like to hear from you, Jamel.
I go to St. Philip Museum School. I'm 11 years old, turning 12 in March. I'm 11 years old, but I played 12 years this year because I've been playing up my whole life because I was big. But when I first started playing, I was small, skinny, but I like to hit. Football, it's not only about being aggressive. The mental aspect is one of the hardest parts about it, because once you overcome the mental aspect, you're not scared anymore. Last year I played my age group. I got hurt. I tore my MCL. We lost in the playoffs, but every year I played football, we've either won the championship or lost in the first round of the playoffs. Most of my teammates, yes, we have gone to North Carolina to win championships. I have 3 rings, 3 championship rings. And I have 4 academic trophies.
All right.
Also, our academic trophies are bigger than our participation. So
our academic trophies are the size of a Heisman trophy. Actually.
Wow.
My academic trophy is about this big.
Academics is very important.
A lot of my teammates I've played with this year is going to Iona Prep, Stepanak, are going to Cardinal Hayes, Iona Prep, or Stepanak. It's a family organization, really. A lot of us have been playing with each other since we were 5, 6 years old. We've known each other for a very long time. Really, we could just go to each other's house, spend the night, whatever, because we've had that bond for a very long time. It is you could ask the coaches anything. We look out for each other. There's been many situations that the coaches have had the kids back. The kids
Good, very good. I have
Okay, I'm gonna say something about, oh, you
I
have
was
a
gonna ask the
question?
question.
Okay.
The schools, Stepanak, Spelman, and Hayes, do they help with the funding? How do you get your funding?
Yes, they'll give you partial scholarships or full scholarships. I mean, like I said, most like I said, and that's the great thing about this organization is like I said, okay, once you get to the next level, like I said, most of the stuff is paid for. All you got to do is maintain your grades and your athletic ability. Bingo. Then you can go to that college level. Now, like with Iona Prep, if you go to Iona Prep, and most times it's, even if you don't go to any other college, they will help you go to Iona College. I mean, you still will get that college education. You will play for that Division I college. With, like I said, a lot of these kids got that hope of being an NFL player or okay, we all know, like I said, I've been there. I mean, I had dreams like that too, but the reality of it is maybe one out of 10,000 might make it.
Right.
But just for them to go to the next level, get that free education, get that education where they can do something else. And that's what happens to most of our kids. Most of our kids, like I said, once they get to the next level, and that's what our job is. Move them to the next level. This way they can take care of themselves.
Good.
And that's and that's what I'm saying. If y'all know any kids, send them our way. We will keep them out of trouble. Because one thing we don't believe in, we don't want our kids to be caught up in the system. We're tired of that. Right now we got Saturdays and Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Where?
At Stevenson High School.
Oh.
Stevenson High
School.
That's
and after April, they said our home field is Soundview Park.
Okay.
Sure, go right ahead. Come up here so we can all hear you.
Like I said, my grandson's been playing since he was 5 years old. I am basically a grandmother, which makes me one of the oldest moms of the team. So I'm called Nana. One of the things that we do, one of the things that I like about the organization that I got him involved with is that the coaches are very professionals. We have EMT workers, we got firemen, so it's something else for the boys and the young women to look up to. He's not just a football coach. This is a professional who has taken the time out of their schedule to work with these youths. And I've seen the organization come a long, long way. We need help. We need finances, and I'm going to be very honest with you. We had 2 teams that made city champs last year. And because of finances, we weren't able to send them to Florida so they could represent New York, which is something that we were able to do prior when we sent them to North Carolina. And they went down to North Carolina and kicked butt and came back with the trophy and said, yeah, we from the North and we play football just like y'all do, because football is very prominent in the South. So for a New York team to come down there and take care of business, we talk about some people were upset. But we did what we had to do. But I'm very involved with my grandson. My husband is a coach, his father is a coach, so it's a very on-hand organization. One of the other things, like Maurice was saying, if the kids do not maintain their grades, they can't play. They can't practice. They can come in here, sit their behinds down, and watch what everybody else is doing.
Actually, actually, if your grades isn't up to par, you don't know. Your parents send you there with your books, and then the coaches watch you do your work. I've been in that situation maybe once.
Once, yeah.
Yeah, once.
That's all I have to say. Thank you.
And 1 second, I would like to just say, Jamel is one of the youths that's on Barnes Avenue, that whenever I'm going and coming in on the block, he's the one with the friends, and he has great respect for adults, and I love that about him.
Yes.
Sometimes the boys, because he's, sometimes playing basketball, or they throwing the football, and you know how young boys, they're talking and they're saying certain things. When he sees me coming, he'll say, "It's coming," like, "You guys coming." I love that about him, and also, he's very helpful to me. He's the one that helped me go out yesterday and hand out the notices for the meeting. Him and Nicholas, right? Nicholas, he doesn't go to the same school with you, right?
No, he goes to PS 180.
Right, he goes to 180, but they were outside playing, and I came and I asked them on the spot, and they was like, "Yes, Miss Veron, whenever you're ready, just let us know." So I went to pick up the notices, and we handed them out yesterday in the block here. And then when Nicholas' mom was very nice, I met the mom, because I don't have children asking them to do anything, any type of support with what we do, unless I ask the parents. And so, of course, I spoke to his grandmother, and she said it was okay. But I just wanted to make that known to you, Jamil, in front of everybody, that I really appreciate you. And next, I'm going to call on Shania. Shania is the granddaughter to Grace. Okay, you remember that. So come over here. It's not just hello. Miss Damon introduced you, Lady Pamela introduced you and everything. But she's another one. She is the granddaughter to Grace, and she's another one very helpful. She has helped give out, handouts. She's very supportive to her grandmother. Anytime we have the Barnes Block Association or the International Food Festival, she gets involved. And she, as Lady Pamela mentioned, she's one of the debutantes in the debutante ball that we had. Right. With that beautiful dress that you had last year. So now this is why I want you to talk about some of the things that you do also that's with
Reverend Q.
Yes,
She's
Reverend Q.
co-founder of the Not On My Watch Youth Council.
Some of that. And sometimes when we go up to Albany and different places for other events, she's very supportive with the grandmother and with representing the youth. Her and Jamel are the leaders on the Barnes Block Association with supporting us for anything we have to do. So I want you to talk about Not On My Watch. Let us know.
Not On My Watch, it's basically a program with Reverend Q.
Q English.
Q English.
Not everybody may know who she is.
Dr. Q English. And what we do is we meet every Friday once a month now at 10:15 East Glen Hill Road at the church. And what we do, we talk, and if there's any problems, we go out and see for violence and stuff. And then basically it's to stop the violence. And actually we went to Virginia. No.
You went to Washington.
And
we went
it was 3 days.
No, it was overnight.
Overnight. And we went to go see the Congress.
We went to the legislators.
We can ask for money.
No, they sponsored a bill. They sponsored a bill. They're sponsoring a bill that would hold the online advertisers accountable for the advertising that there's a magazine, there's at least one that I know of, it's called Backpage.com, and they advertise, this is about human trafficking. They advertise, the selling of girls, boys, and the magazine really knows that it's human trafficking, but they go ahead and put it out there anyway. So in order to try to get to the traffickers, or to at least put a dent in that, they're going to hold the advertisers and the magazine responsible for any child or, that that is put in their magazine. So if anything happens, if there's some sort of legal recourse now that people can go after them in court.
And another program that I do, what I used to do for like a year, is Talitha Kume.
Yeah, a couple years, baby,
Miss
like 2-3 years.
Pamela Damien. So our program is about like showing girls how to be young ladies and knowing what's good and not. A month or so ago, we had a dating thing with we had young men and girls coming from everywhere, and then we had it downstairs, and it was talking about dating and what abusive dating and not abusive dating. And we watched a little video about Red Riding Hood. And another thing that we do is we have a debutante ball at the end of the session, like at the end of the program, to award the girls for all the hard work that they've been doing. And the teenagers meet Monday at like 6 o'clock, and the young girls meet Saturday because they're young.
School.
Because of the school, and that's what we do. Thank you. Oh, I won. Got the word. Community service. Yeah, the community service.
Thank you very much, Anaya. Thank you. Okay, now we wanna, get, Miss Ashley, you wanna talk about the program that you told me about? Did you want to say something? She mentioned this to me the day when she found out what I was doing. We were talking, I was coming in and she was going out, and she talked about this. And I would like everybody to listen up, it's very important.
Okay, good evening to each and everyone. I'm Miss Ashley, just live around the block. Miss Verona, she said I'm our landlord. So the program that she's talking about, I told her about, we had a group like the Cherry Givers. What we do is all over the world. So here in New York, I'm one of the leaders that will feed the homeless. So coming this Good Friday, we volunteer to feed 180 men at the shelter. I think it's 233rd. Okay. So we're going to be feeding those men. And coming holiday, like we call it used clothes, food and stuff, but in good condition. And we send it back home to Jamaica. And we have another set of group, take it from there and distribute to the people who in need. Like most in the country area, I think we have one place in Clarendon where they're very in need down there. So that's what we did do. So I was down there in December and we distribute a lot of things and it was well appreciated. So we collect like food, used clothes, mostly babies or anything in good condition, nothing that we throw away don't want. So that's what we do. So coming Good Friday, which is the end of this month, we'll be feeding 180 men at the men's shelter. And we have volunteers coming in from as far as Long Island, Connecticut and stuff. So I'm one of the 4 leaders out of the group. That's what we're going to do for this Good Friday.
So, could you tell us the name of the place, the one at 231st Street?
It's a shelter. Yeah. It's a shelter for men.
Okay, it's a shelter for men?
Yeah.
Well, is it any way that we could recognize it, like if we wanted to, tell someone that if they needed help to go, because sometimes I see some homeless people.
Yeah, they're on the street.
Sitting around the street.
We go from every holiday, we go to different places.
Okay.
And we ask permission.
Okay.
And they give us the okay and tell us the head count of the people. Okay. So that's where we're going this year. Sometimes we go to the hospital, nursing home and stuff. Okay. So this for this holiday, Good Friday coming, we choose that one. So we get okay for what first they told me 120. I know it's 180. Oh, so okay. We don't know if it's going up to 200. Okay. So if I get any further information, I will let you know.
Okay. And because if there's anything that we could do or to help.
Yeah, anybody want to donate anything.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is cook for them. And we're going to cook, box it out, and distribute to them. Okay. About 2 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And we have volunteers coming in and stuff to help distribute. And we have people bringing in clothes, like used clothes. Mm-hmm. 4 of us who collect the used clothes. And we pack that and food in a canteen in good not things that's expire.
Okay.
Things in good condition, right?
But
That you
what,
would eat,
what I
yeah.
wanna ask you though, is there any way that we can help like some of the homeless people here in our community? Like
Sure.
sometime when I come down, I'm sure you might see them sometime and they're sitting right here and
Yeah, but
they're
you know,
hungry.
And
they-
Thanksgiving, that's
and-
the thing is this, and we choose different, Thanksgiving, we always go around and feed those on the street.
Okay.
Anybody on the street, but it's not, if we have people, we can always give to them, too, it
Okay,
don't matter.
so maybe at
So,
one of
yeah.
the meetings that.
They're not homeless. They're from the shelters in the area.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
not, yeah, most of them,
okay,
yeah.
all right. I was wondering, but I
No,
see
they're not. Mm-mm.
one day when I was, I got off the bus coming from church, and I stopped to go in Bank America, and they were laying inside.
No, he always
That's the
said
first
that.
time I ever saw that they were laying inside of the bank. It was very cold that day, so I could tell that they were outside for a long length of time. I mean, it's hard to believe that they have a shelter that they stay in.
Most of them have shelter, yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, well, you're homeless, but, okay.
People in shelters feel, they feel
More safe outside, yeah.
Oh,
than
Yeah, because they fight and
so
steal
if
one
they
another
get
stuff in the
then they
shelter,
are
so that's the reason why mine is.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
thank
that's
you.
what we're doing for, this Good Friday.
Okay.
Yes,
thank you
okay,
very
so thank
much.
you.
Okay, there was a young man sitting there, did he leave?
I think he went to the.
Oh, okay, I wanted to introduce him as well. But okay, I think we covered, everybody talked about, their business and what they do. I'd like to, at this point, are there any questions about anything that was said to anyone? Anyone like to ask question up here to the board or anything? But at this time, if not, I would like to introduce Gene DeFrancis, the founder of the Allerton International Merchants Association Incorporated. He is running for state assembly. And you are the only person, can you talk or are you not? I don't know.
That was a 501c3,
Okay,
we
okay.
can't have that.
All right, so he can't talk, but we
That's why
appreciate.
I stepped down ultimately, if any.
Okay, yeah, but we appreciate it, you being here and,
I'm happy to answer questions when the meeting's adjourned.
Okay, so then we can talk to him if you like at that point. So, okay, I think this concludes the meeting. Oh, there he is, hello. Ivan, I heard that's your name. Could you come forward a little bit closer and just, give us your name and what you do, or, I don't know. Yeah, cause I saw you walk in and.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Good evening. My name is Ivan Boris. I'm a public school teacher, special education students. Right now, currently, I am the chair for Mr. Gene DeFrancis's campaign, and we're looking. Oh, sorry about that, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much who I am.
Okay, but what do you do, professionally?
A teacher.
I'm a
And well, so
teacher.
what school is it, and can you give us a little
I
bit?
was also on Community Board 12.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, so you're from, District 12?
I'm from District 12, so I'm
Okay.
from District 12. I'm actually Community Board 12.
Right.
I'm actually the Parks and Environmental Chair for that as well. Let me see what other tricks I have.
Ivan, didn't you go to school around here?
I did. I went to 135 is my alma mater. PS 89.
Ivan, Carlton, myself, and Christine have all known each other since PS 89.
Oh, okay, wow.
They
Okay.
all went to 135, right?
I'm single, so if you
All ones on the team.
Okay,
pleasure
okay.
to be of your acquaintance this evening. Thank you.
All right, okay, very good. All right, Vice President Larry Murillo, would you say a few words? Would you talk about, St. Lucy's, what you do at St. Lucy's besides, being on this board?
With this group, I've been with this group for like 3 years already. As she said, I work in the church gift shop. I'm an usher at the church. That's about it. I've been there for 30 years already. Been in this neighborhood for like 40 years already. So I'm involved in different things. I go, attend the meetings at Community Board 11, 49th Precinct Council, different organizations.
Okay, yeah, and sometimes I'm at St. Lucy's Church, and actually Grace is the one that, besides appointing me when the Block Association, that organization is the first that I was affiliated with. I moved in this area because I was helping them out at the block party, and she appointed me her vice chair. But at this time, I would like to introduce our secretary, Veronica Castro. If you could talk about some of the things you do, like with the children during those events, like the Santa time and the Easter and the Halloween. She's very interested and she does a lot with the children, you know, preparing for the upcoming events. So could you just give us a...
I'm Veronica Castro, I'm the secretary. I've been with the Allerton Merchants since day one with me, Jean, and Christine. We were the founders of the Merchants Association. We do a lot of events with the kids. We do Easter Bunny at the Sands, where we have somebody dress up as an Easter Bunny and come. We do egg decorating with the kids. Everything that we do is free. We don't charge the community for anything. Everything that we do is based on donations from the community and the merchants so that we can do these activities for the children. So there's Easter Bunny at the Sands. There's Santa at the Sands, where we have Santa come and he sits out front, takes pictures with the children, free of charge, of course. And then, I'm sorry? Yes, and the adults, because Pam has been sure to take a picture every year with Santa. Every year. And we also do at the tree lighting.